Guys, welcome to episode 40 of Football Is, and that is what I want. As you can see, I've made it here in one piece. I haven't been blown away like the Wizard of Oz. I'm here. It's very windy. I'm quite worried about the camera falling over, actually. But yes, the game is on. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to a game of football. Bit of an update. Daz has got pink eye now, not the flu. So yeah, thoughts with Daz. I've had a really good chat with Stuart Watkins, the gaffer. Really insightful into how a director of football is going to come in non-league. It's something I've never seen before, so I'm really happy to have a chat with him about that. Score-wise, I'm going to stick to my laurels. I'm going to go 3-1 to Pershore Town. I just think the league doesn't lie. I think Sean Geddes is going to have the players up for it, and like the gaffer said in the interview, contacts are key, so I'm sure it'll be a slightly different team to what maybe Cradley Town have seen. In fact, I want to just put this to bed. It is Cradley Town, not Cradley Town as I thought it was. So yeah, let's have a great game of football. Most importantly, let's get some goals. So then guys, welcome to another episode. I'm here with the gaffer, Mr. Stuart Watkins.
Hi Dan.
Thanks for agreeing to speak to me.
You're very
busy,
welcome.
very busy man today.
Yeah,
very busy
exactly,
man.
Hectic.
So yeah, it's just a quick chat really. Get a few words on you on today's game and a couple of other things. So I'll just start with season so far. How do you think it's gone so far?
Yeah, it's been a real up and down season, as the results suggest. Some fantastic performances.
Yeah.
And then some, probably under par performances. We'd all agree on that. So yeah, mixed bag.
Consistency, isn't it? It's key, isn't it, in any season?
Any sport, any season, yeah, absolutely.
As I've been following on Twitter, the gaffer, the head honcho, you've come from first team coach. How's that? And congratulations, actually.
Thank you. Congratulations, commiserations, not sure, but yeah, it's been reasonably seamless.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's always going to be challenges and changes, which you have to go into head on.
Yeah,
which I've done, and that's fine. So no problems with that.
And that's the thing as well, isn't it? Is being first team coach, going to manager, you have your own ideas, as every new manager does. So I mean, is it key the first couple of weeks being involved as the manager to sort of get that across, or?
Yeah, we've had to do quite a bit, because obviously everybody has different views of football on and off the pitch, so there's been a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of new faces. Yeah. So yeah, lots has been going on behind the scenes.
Good. As I've looked again on Twitter, the ex-manager is now director of football. Now for me, that's a new thing in non-league. So how's that been for you essentially? Because I mean, his role, I've read, is essentially the grassroots side, looking at the players at younger ages, bringing them through. So how's that for you? Great.
I've been involved in youth football for many years, and you'll see from the teams and the lads that are in the first team. Yeah. Pershore's a community club, like a lot of them are in non-league football.
Definitely, yeah.
And it's really important to give these lads an opportunity, a vision, to see that there is a link to the first team. A couple of the lads from the under-18s have played in the first team, which has been fantastic. And the old manager Les, his responsibility is to make sure that the managers and the youth system integrate well with the first team.
That's spot. And you know what? Like slightly off the questions that I prepped for, but the youth is essential, isn't it? Like I've learnt this in non-league football, having that sort of path from youth football up to the first team for you guys essentially is fantastic, isn't it? You've worked in youth football a lot, so having the knowledge and the keen eye for it must be essential.
Definitely. I think there's a massive void for a lot of lads. Once they get to 18, they go into open age football, and of course the standard that they have sometimes can be very high technically, but then physically they may not be ready for that, and so it's a real, and if they're not careful they just get into a void and they go nowhere, and the biggest crime is that they then disappear from the game. So it's not about anybody can play. You know, they have to be suitable and
of
ready.
course, yeah.
But we really do try and make sure that the pathway is seamless for these lads.
That's fantastic. It's great to hear that. Is now with regards to today, as I said in the preview, Cradley. I keep calling him Cradley for some reason.
No,
Cradley.
Cradley.
It is Cradley. That's all right. There we go. I feel better now.
That's it.
Cradley Town, second bottom.
Yep.
Not had the best of seasons. For you today as a manager, is it seemingly a bit harder sometimes to get the lads focused and say, look, this isn't a given. You've got to be ready for this today. How do you prepare for games like this?
Well, look, I mean, anybody that's looks at the league table and then gets a big cigar out just wouldn't be anywhere near my dressing room.
Yeah.
You know, Ged's up there. He's got lots of contacts. Quality player in himself. Knows how to play the game. He's been around for years.
Yeah.
And he will have those lads absolutely fired up, and we need to match that as a minimum.
Yeah.
So there's no opportunity for complacency at all.
Completely agree, because that's something that I've noticed. I've done a lot in this league actually, and as I mean, you've got the top 4 at the moment, but it's so tight. This league is so tight. Anyone can beat anyone, can't they?
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, that's good to hear. I like the fact that as a manager you can say that. You know, look, nothing's a given. I love that. Put you on the spot here. I like to ask every manager that I ever speak to, describe your club in 3 words.
Crikey.
That's not the first one.
No. 3 words. Local community club, I guess.
It's fantastic.
How I would sum it up.
As I was driving through, it is a community town, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it reminds me a lot of my hometown actually. So that's fantastic. I always say this. I always echo this. Non-league football is really, really where it's at. You know, it's grassroots football. These clubs need your support. So
definitely.
Every Saturday, and there's going to be a lot of midweek games with all the cancellations. Get down here and support your local teams. I really appreciate you taking the time to speak to me today, and I wish you all the luck today.
Superb.
Thanks very much.
Thank
Cheers.
you, Dan. Thank you.
Well then, guys, I don't care if I'm doing this from my car because it is so windy out there. It was horrendous, that wind. Really, really enjoyed that game. Do you know what? I'm going to say this, and I mean this. The game was played in such a great spirit. Credit to all 22 players on the field. Played in the right way. There was no handbags. I mean, there's a little bit, but there was nothing. I really enjoyed that game of football. Thank you so much to the team, to Pershore Town, and to Stuart Watkins for having me and being so welcoming. I'm really, really look forward to coming back again. There is a stunning goal, which, to be fair, I don't know why I always do this, because you've already seen that goal by this point. But great finish. Really enjoyed it. With the windy conditions, did it play a part? I think so, definitely. But look, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's 90 minutes done. It's 2-2. Fair result, I'd say so. But that's everything, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us, as always. On to the next game now, which will be announced shortly. But from me, football is... Jesus Christ, it's cold, and that is what you got. Take care.